You've tried everything and still, somehow, nothing feels like it's working. Welcome to The Dog Who Asked for More, a podcast for dog parents navigating the messy, complicated parts of life with dogs that no one really prepares you for. Each week, you'll hear honest, grounded conversations that help you better understand your dog, feel more confident in your choices, and strengthen the relationship you're building together. If you've ever found yourself standing in the kitchen at the end of the day thinking, I don't understand, I'm doing everything they've said to do. More walks, more training, more toys, more structure. And somehow you're just more tired, not more confident, not more connected, just exhausted. I want you to know something right away. This isn't because you're bad at training, and it's not because your dog is stubborn or broken. A lot of really loving, really committed dog parents end up here, right at this exact spot. I'm Em, a dog mom, former vet tech, dog trainer, and canine nutritionist who works with overwhelmed dog parents who love their dogs deeply but feel stuck, burned out, or unsure what their dog actually needs. There are a few patterns I see over and over and over again when training doesn't seem to help, like how effort keeps piling up instead of easing things, why it starts to feel exhausting instead of clarifying, and what often gets missed underneath all of that trying. There's this story we're all handed when we get a dog. If something's hard, train more. If behavior shows up, train more. If they're anxious, train more. If they're reactive, train more. If you're struggling, you must not be doing enough yet. So we try harder. We sign up for classes. We buy treats. We research for hours. We practice cues in the living room. We download enrichment ideas. We try to be consistent. We try to be perfect. And somehow, it still feels like we're behind. Like everyone else figured something out that we missed. Like maybe we're the problem. That's the part that no one says out loud. How quickly I love this dog turns into why can't I get this right? And it's heavy because you're not slacking. You're trying so hard. I remember this so clearly with Fitz. Before I understood him, I thought everything was a training issue. If he reacted on walks, training. If he couldn't settle, training. If he barked at noises, definitely training. So I kept adding things, more structure, more reps, more expectations. And the more I added, the more tense both of us became. He felt watched all the time. I felt like I was constantly managing. Nothing felt relaxed. Nothing felt easy. And then one day it just hit me. I wasn't actually listening to him. I was trying to correct him. He didn't need more cues. He needed to feel safe. He didn't need more structure. He needed less pressure. He didn't need me to work harder. He needed me to slow down. That realization was humbling because it meant I wasn't failing at training. I was solving the wrong problem. This might look familiar to you in your own home and life with your dog. Maybe you've bought 3 different harnesses, switched food twice already this week, tried puzzle toys, signed up for classes, followed trainers online, practiced every single day, and you're still thinking, why does this feel so hard? Maybe walks feel tense. Maybe your dog can't settle. Maybe you feel like you're constantly on alert. Maybe you love them so much and also quietly miss how simple life used to feel. And that mix of love and exhaustion, no one prepares you for that. So you assume it must be all your fault. But sometimes it's not that you need better training, it's that your dog isn't ready for training yet. Because you can't learn well when you're scared, or overstimulated, or uncomfortable, or confused, or constantly on edge. And dogs are the same. Sometimes what looks like won't listen is really can't regulate. Training isn't the foundation. Safety is. Connection is. Comfort is. Training sits on top of all of those things, not the other way around. And if the foundation feels shaky, more training just feels like pressure, not progress. Here's the question I want to leave you with today. What if your dog doesn't need you to try harder, but to actually understand them deeply first? If you're tired, it's not because you don't care enough. It's probably because you care too much, because you've been carrying this alone, trying to fix everything, when sometimes the most powerful shift is just permission to slow down and listen. You're not behind, you're not failing, you're learning your dog, and that takes time. If you ever want help sorting through what's training, what's environment, what's nutrition, and what your dog might actually be asking for, that's exactly what we talk through on Clarity Calls. The link's there in the description whenever you need it. So be kind, spread joy, and remember, sometimes the first step isn't more training, it's more understanding. Thank you for listening to The Dog Who Asked for More. If you've ever felt unsure about what your dog is communicating, you are not alone. Most dog parents were never taught how to read dog body language clearly. The signs are often subtle, and when you don't know what you're seeing, it's easy to second guess everything. That's why I created a short re-quiz. It helps you catch the subtle signs you might be missing and better understand your dog's behavior. You'll find the quiz linked in the episode description. Stop getting caught off guard and start understanding what your dog is trying to tell you. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you next time.